Today we're going to talk about the only sailor in the Royal Australian Navy to be awarded a Victoria Cross. Edward Teddy Sheean was born on the 28th of December 1923 in the small Tasmanian town of Lower Barrington. He was the youngest of 14 children born to James and Mary Sheean, and he grew up in Latrobe, where he attended a local Catholic school and worked on nearby farms after school. He came from a family devoted to service, with 5 of the Sheean children enlisting during the Second World War. On the 21st of April 1941, Teddy enlisted as an ordinary seaman in the Royal Australian Naval Reserve. After training in Tasmania and Victoria, he was posted to Sydney in June of 1942 and joined the newly commissioned corvette HMAS Armidale. In late November of 1942, Armidale was ordered on a dangerous mission to resupply troops and evacuate Allied personnel from Japanese-occupied Timor. On the 1st of December 1942, about 100 kilometres off the Timor coast, Armidale was attacked by Japanese aircraft and struck by torpedoes. The ship began to sink. As the crew prepared to abandon ship, the aircraft returned, strafing the men that were already in the water. Teddy helped free a life raft from his ship for his shipmates, and as he did, he was shot twice, once in the chest and in the back. Wounded, bleeding, and with the ship sinking beneath him, Teddy ran back across the deck and strapped himself into the aft Oerlikon anti-aircraft gun and opened fire. He shot down 1 aircraft and damaged at least 2 more, forcing the attackers to pull back, giving the men in the water a fighting chance to survive. And even as the sea rose over his feet, even as the stern disappeared beneath the waves, Teddy kept firing. The last thing his shipmates saw were tracer rounds rising from beneath the water as he was dragged under. Teddy was just 18 years old. Only 49 of the 149 men aboard HMAS Armidale survived. Many later said that Teddy's stand saved their lives. At the time, Teddy was awarded the mention in dispatches, but the Navy, his shipmates, and his family never forgot. In 1999, the Royal Australian Navy named a submarine HMAS Sheean, the first time an Australian warship was named for a sailor of ordinary rank. Its crest bears the weapon Teddy died behind, the Oerlikon gun, with the words, "Fight on." In 2020, after decades of effort by his family and loyal supporters, Queen Elizabeth II approved the posthumous awarding of the Victoria Cross for Australia, recognising Teddy's preeminent act of valour. His medals now stand in the Australian War Memorial's Hall of Valour. Teddy Sheean was just 18 years old when he made the ultimate sacrifice serving his country, but he didn't do it for the medals and he didn't do it for recognition. He did it for his shipmates. That's the story of Teddy Sheean VC, and that is one worth remembering.